What up? I'm Wick.
Easy Fats Carruthers.
Yo, I'm Hill.
Yeah. Welcome to Cue the Tape, the intellectual podcast where we talk about everything from politics to entertainment to family values.
Family values.
Can we put a picture up real quick so we can get this thing started? Let's get these engines going. This is a picture, Hill. I think you sent me this picture.
I did.
This is a man and his son. His son decided to put on a skirt to go to school. The father wanted to back his son, and the next day he put on makeup?
He did.
Oh, so the father wasn't like that? The father threw makeup on?
Threw makeup on for his
So
son.
he did it for his son?
Well, he did a good job of it, so I'm not too sure it was his first time, to be fair.
I mean, the wife could have did it, right?
Wife could have did it.
He could have sat down and, yo, man, do this so I could back my boy.
This is all parenting issues, like from the start. Like, I don't believe that. I don't know how old this child was, but kids don't really know what they want to do. They're just doing it. I'm not supporting my son putting on a dress, period. No debate. And when you get older, you turn 18, 19 and say, yo, dad, I ain't gonna hold you up. I've always been wanting to wear a dress. And you decide to do that, then fine.
Right.
But at 4 or 5 years old, you decide to, you want to put on a dress. Nah, I can't back that.
Maybe the kid is like ahead of his time, like an A$AP Rocky or a
Boondocks.
a Westbrook.
Remember the Boondocks?
Yeah,
it wasn't a skirt.
He only wore the skirt because Thugnificent was wearing a skirt. That's why he
Right, but it wasn't a skirt. It was a
Kilt?
flap. It was a flap to hide the tool. You know, shorts. And you throw the flap over.
What
Nah,
about
boy
A$AP,
was
though?
gay though. In
I'm
Boondocks.
just letting you know
Yeah.
why I thought that he said it's the most gangsterest thing you could do.
Right.
I got my gun. I got to hide it in the shorts. What better way to hide it than throw the flap over the front?
Unconditional love. You know what that kid's going through at school. Dad's,
Nah, you can't do that, bro.
What do you want?
You can't do that. You can't do that.
So you're strapping him every day. Every day.
What's strapping him every day?
He's coming home with the you're beating him
No,
every
because
day
why
with the
would you
eyeliner.
Beating
No,
a kid does not give him
At all.
values to change
At
his
all.
mind. That's
At
not
all.
what happens.
People do it,
That's
though.
not what happens.
People do it.
Just builds up a lot of resentment for mom and dad.
Then you think what he did was?
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't put on makeup. You know, but I'm kind of with E. Is it's like I'm not going. The gender roles. I'm old school. I'm going to stick to the gender roles.
Right.
When you turn 18, 19, when you're an adult,
Yeah,
make your own decisions.
Yo, I remember, and I'm gonna go back. You guys can laugh all you want. Yo, my mom came home heels. Yo, I was like, let me just play around. I put her joints on.
Smack you.
Yo, she was on top of me, like ready to rock. Like, yo, take my off. What's wrong with you? You a boy. Yo, straight up. Like, oh, Dad, I want to wear a skirt tomorrow. For real, son, you know what? I'm gonna put makeup on too. Like, what are we doing?
Father's here though. Usually the easiest thing is say dad's not in the house. Dad's in the house.
Right?
Yo, I promise you, my kids don't have no rights. Like, as long as you live.
Living in shit is what it is.
My rule
2 and 3
is my rules. No, he's 2 and 3.
Easy.
Your rights
He's
are
8.
revoked.
Easy.
Under my
He's
house.
8 right there though. You saw this at 6 when you threw the football. Hit him square in the head. He didn't put the hands up whatsoever.
I mean, that's because your reaction skills are slow.
I think it's probably want to be a cheerleader more so than
No,
catching the
there's
football.
some football players out there that would.
Yeah.
Later, but this kid shows early though.
Which kid are we
Early,
talking about?
the one with the dad.
The skirt.
To me,
All I
it's,
saw was the kid had the skirt on. So I must have looked at it wrong because I thought the kid was supporting his father. But now you're telling me the father's
supporting his son. Yeah,
Right.
unconditional, right?
It's about trust
You have to.
and honesty.
You want the alternative? Self-deletion.
No.
Yo, all right, so
Why do you say, come on. Why
Nah.
no? Because it does happen.
here's my thing. We don't like it. It doesn't mean like everybody else isn't for it. It's almost like the
True.
trans players playing basketball and stuff like that. That's terrible. Like the trans men.
Well,
going
and it's
into-
Cantor just declared for the WNBA draft.
I think he was gassing it.
No,
Somebody
he's
else
dead
did,
serious.
too.
And
Somebody else too.
my man from Iowa State, that from Minnesota.
But so here should be the rule. If you're born a man, I don't care what you do. You cannot play a woman's sport. Period.
that's easy enough.
Put that in paperwork.
Pretty
I don't
easy.
care if you feel like you've been a woman your whole life or you want to turn into a woman. If you were born a man, right?
Biological
You had
man.
a pee and balls.
Right.
You cannot play a woman's sport.
And his cancer say he's dead serious.
Who cares?
Nah,
Enos
he's
Kanter's a retard.
And Royce,
Oh, please.
Royce White. That's it. Royce White. He declared too. He declared for the WNBA too, because they said they would welcome a trans player in their league.
That's more so politics for Royce.
So I guess the WM I hope this isn't true. They would probably do it for the rating, which is terrible. A guy is gonna be better than a girl in sports, especially if I'm sorry, men are just faster and stronger than women. Even women at their apex of their game of
Asia
basketball.
Wilson, Las Vegas Aces. A politician put up $1 million, said a basketball team in New Jersey could beat them. Put up $1 million. Check it out.
Yeah, I see
Own
that.
money.
High school players.
High school. Not college. He said it's not even going to go that way.
So I was watching
Mad
this-
disrespectful too.
I was watching
Yeah.
this YouTube joint, and I watch him from time to time. It was professional women basketball players versus high school basketball players. And these were like, they were professionals, meaning they were drafted or they played overseas or whatever. And the high school basketball players beat them. Like they
Shocked?
did. They
Are
did.
you
And
shocked?
these high school kids, they were jumping out the gym and stuff. But yeah, no, they beat them, ran right over them. And it's not to their fault. Men are just faster and stronger
Genetics?
than they're just,
Yes,
that's just how it works.
for a reason,
Yeah,
yes.
that's just how it works.
I want to see what the WNBA has painted themselves in a nice little predicament here.
Before we go, men have a tough time guarding another man, and you could play great defense. Nah, keep going. I apologize.
I want to see how they get out of this one. Because if you deny one, then you have to acknowledge the other. In other words, if you deny Enes Kanter and Royce White,
Right.
right, and they say, hey, sometimes I feel on days when I play basketball, I like to identify as a woman. And under their rules and regs, in the WNBA, according to Enes Kanter, if you feel like this and you identify as such, you are allowed to play in the WNBA.
They
super is clout
got
chasing.
to get rid of that rule. There has to be. Listen, it's women's basketball. I don't care if I feel like a woman that day. Like I know guys that have a bad attitude. I'm like, yo, you on your period, bro. Like like you could feel like a woman all you want.
That's a tough one, right?
Yeah, that's easy.
No, it's true. But
It's easy.
But you can feel like a woman all you want. You're not. You were not born a woman. Period. Like I don't care. Like, and I have nothing against trans people,
right.
men or women. But if you're not born a girl, like no.
Why don't Enes Kanter just identify as an all-star? Start there. In his own sport.
It is a sport though, but it's just for women because it'll be easier. For
Identify as an
I
all-star.
think it's fake though. I think he was gassing it. I think that was
Absolutely.
fake.
He's chasing it.
Yeah, I think that was fake.
He's trolling?
Yeah,
What about
absolutely.
Royce?
Say he's trolling.
I
Roy's
think
in
that's
politics. So he wants to prove a point.
Right. Royce, did he get over his fear of flying? Is he going to make some of the games? 'Cause that's why he was out of the league, right? He got drafted by the Rockets, but he was scared to get on planes. Not that, that's your phobia, that's your phobia. What do you want me to say? But that's going to be interesting because the other side is you allow trans women in, and then you have a player that's 6'2", 6'3". In the WNBA, that's a center. NBA, as a man, 6'3" is a small point guard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now this person can play all 5 positions and going to average Lord knows how many points.
Can't be Wilt Chamberlain in that league?
Drop 100.
No, he's going to drop 100. Not drop 100. He's going to drop 100. Third game of that season.
One elbow to the, excuse me.
He don't have to.
Nah,
He don't have to.
he's
Just get
bigger.
it, dunk. Get it, dunk,
Get
over
it,
the
layup,
top.
anything.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting, man. But that's the love. That's the all-inclusive love that the WNBA has for everybody. Almost like a parent has just love, no matter how idiotic, stupid, yet dumb. Any other adjective you would like to describe the fruit of your loins, your son. It's just I would do anything for my king. Don't sit outside the courthouse all day. Either pull it or come home.
I'm not understanding what you mean. What are you saying?
There's a woman that worked for a city whose job was deputy commissioner of wellness, not a police officer. Wellness, a civilian position, who worked her entire life, I would assume, to gain such position, yes?
I agree with that. Continue.
Then somewhere along her professional life, her personal life came in. She met a man named James.
St. Patrick?
I was thinking the same.
They fell in love one passionate night off that Hen Rock in Alizé. Played a little Anita Baker.
Go for it. Finish.
Gotta get this money.
She got pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
She had prayed, dear Lord, please
Give me a boy.
give me a boy. Somebody strong that will protect me and make the right decisions. Lord blessed her with a son.
Name Chase?
She was chasing a dream, chasing love. Then, somewhere around 14 or 15, you realized, hey, he's an idiot. We might got to do this again. I don't know if I can count on it. No, he's going to grow out of it. This is what James said to her. He's going to grow out of it. I too messed up.
I don't know if James said that. James might have been, this is a collect call from around that time.
Don't worry.
Right? Or am I bugging?
Don't.
Right?
Yo, hold on.
Around
Yo,
14?
this is a collect call from, yo, it's me.
Yeah. Around that time, yeah, I would go, this is a collect call from.
You know who she might be?
Tasha St. Patrick?
She might be the mom from The Wire.
Nah, I'm going to go Tasha.
Go with Tasha. Everybody's
Yeah, I'm
going
going
with
to go
Tasha.
Tasha. Yeah, I'm going to go Tasha St. Patrick. From Power, more than The Wire.
Former Commissioner Lackard.
Right.
Come to the front of the class, right?
Come to the front of the class.
Matter of fact, just, here's something that you understood. All rise. All rise. You stupid idiot. One, why would you text anything?
It's quicker.
Actually, a phone conversation would be quicker.
No, a text is quicker. You have to wait for the ring. You have to wait for it to go through. Text is quicker.
After all the studies that come out, even when your phone is off, it's tagging satellites. Then on top of that, you want to do it where? Yo, he's outside the courthouse right now. We can go. This is not Power. You know when I stopped watching Power?
When?
When James St. Patrick took shots at somebody in Tribeca in the middle of the day and got
Right.
away with it.
Hey.
I said, there's no way. Tribeca, a black man, shots fired, and all you did was run in a Marmot?
I mean, at the end of it, it was just a hell of an investigation by the NYPD.
Okay.
You
A
know?
hell of an investigation. What they do,
Yes.
check the cameras?
That's
Yeah, they
it.
checked
Check the cameras?
They checked the cameras. They got some play reads. I'm sure it came back to a valid vehicle. You know, they did their research. Said, yo, let's go to the Bronx.
I think
Bingo. That too was dropped.
Yeah, it's just you know what the problem is, and I think May said this in 1998. You're not as smart as you think, and I know you're not as smart as you think. So you believe just because you're the deputy commissioner.
Open up
that
them
you
doors.
know the law of whatever. No, there are plate readers out there for everybody. Listen, you're going to get caught.
New
I don't
York
care.
City.
I don't care what you do, what crime you want to commit. I don't care if you have the perfect crime. You're going to get caught because when you leave your house, there's a camera somewhere. I promise you there will be. There will be. And they will pick you up. Even if they don't get you in front of your house, they're going to pick you up somewhere along the lines of you going to the crime and coming from the crime.
They don't
I don't
watch
care if you
news.
change your clothes.
They don't
Change
watch
your
it.
clothes don't mean nothing. Please
Change
keep your throwaways.
clothes.
Keep your throwaways. Because you're throwing them away for nothing.
What's my man? See, when y'all don't watch the news, you're not abreast to what's going on in the world. Luigi popped the pharmacy, the doctor, right? The insurance dude.
Right.
NYPD tracked him back, not one, not two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They tracked 10 days. They tracked him back. You're in the Bronx in front of a courthouse. You drop your.
But whose fault is this, though? And I always go back, right? It's the parents' fault.
You got to start from where?
You gotta. It starts
It's
at home.
not. It's not the parents' fault.
It is, of course.
You know who's the parent?
You want to
Because
know
you need
why?
to
It's
be-
Lacker's mama's fault.
No, it's because
it's the grandmama's fault.
You need to be a parent, not a friend. It's the parents'
Yeah, you
fault.
got to be a parent, not a friend. And then you cannot be the commissioner of wellness and you have a house check where there's wellness. Your kid has been arrested multiple times. Your kid has been shot by NYPD. He's done shootings. Like, you can't be in a position to where you don't want to get your son help. But then you're texting, it can't be there. It has to be the right time. What are we doing? It
Trying to
has
get
to
away.
be the right time.
Trying to
He said
get away.
trying to get away.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
Idiot.
You were stagnant in front of a building for so long.
So everything that you at this point that you get is like it's your own
Just
fault,
desserts?
your own doing. It's ridiculous.
Imagine, James, you did 10, if I'm not mistaken, and then you helped.
Was it for drug trafficking?
Heroin, bricks.
Yeah.
You did 10. Now you have a new charge for attempted murder. Goodbye. You're gone for your. You knew he was an idiot. You knew that when you're looking around like, yeah, gun charge. Oh, you gotta shoot out with, son. You gotta come sit down real quick. You gotta shoot out with NYPD. You know that wasn't even mops. Stop. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm not doing nobody else's time. We say it here all the time. How long can you survive inside? I don't know.
This is a
5,
question,
10
though.
minutes.
So forget the surviving inside or outside. You got to think about the game plan. So he has court that day.
Mhm.
What we're bringing guns?
Ops were there to taunt him, I think, before. He knew they were going to be there at his court date.
Is that why we showed up?
You
What,
tried
to
to
shoot?
silence a witness? But you
It's not, no, but it's not
No,
silencing the
it's
witness.
just-
You got to remember, he's in the slutty
Yeah,
gang. What's the
yeah.
name of it? It's slutty
but-
gang. His ops was his ops. I guess these are
Absolutely.
subsets of
Blood?
blood or whichever
That are warring.
gang it
Yeah,
is.
that are warring.
However, you have court for whatever, and you're bringing a gun with you to court.
This isn't power.
Even though you're not going through metal detectors with it, it's inside of the car.
Yeah,
or
no,
whatever.
yeah. I'm
So-
in that life, so I'd rather have it on me than without it.
Yeah, we gotta move. I promise you, we gotta move. We cannot
we?
live. Yeah, we have to move.
French?
When
Yeah.
we start speaking French,
No.
you got to get out the house.
No, those
No,
two.
but no. Here's my thing, though. That's still your kid, right?
Right, yeah.
And we wanna raise them the right way. We wanna try to treat them the right way. Even though the streets
You're
got
20.
you already.
You're
But
20.
the streets took you already. I can still try.
No, I can't.
Yes, I can.
No, I can't. No, I can't.
I
Goodbye.
can still try.
I got. Is he your only child?
There's another child.
No.
Yeah,
However,
get out.
That's-
But
Get
listen,
out.
That's the
I can
selfish
still,
part.
I can still try to help you. And again, if you're still living under my roof, which he was, right? We have to move. We're leaving. We're no longer staying in Soundview. We're leaving the state. As a matter of fact,
Connecticut, like
I'll
everyone
figure it
else.
out to where Connecticut. Yeah, that's where everybody else go anyway, right? So I'll figure out a way to where I'm driving to my job just to keep you safe. Well, I have to keep
Why?
my son because you're my son.
No, you made your choice.
And he would continue to make his choice,
You made
even in
your
Connecticut.
choice.
There's no choices to be made.
Your
anymore.
father and I
No.
are now locked up. She's going to Bedford. You're right. She did move. She got out of Soundview, got to Westchester.
You said Bedford, Rikers Island.
Rikers.
When she's sentenced from Rikers to Bedford, women's facility, Dad, I don't know where you going. Out of Sing Sing, Attica,
Jackie.
Greenhaven, right? Somewhere for a long time, because you're what they call
Habitual.
what is it?
Habitual.
Habitual, repeat offender. Because you can't get right. So now you in there with your pops, 3 hots in a cot. I gotta move, and I got another kid that I gotta raise. Now both parents are out of the house. Grandma's pushing 80. Or I gotta go. You gotta go with auntie for this fool, because he can't get. No, he can get out. This what you gonna do, huh, mama?
She has to do time?
I mean, listen, man. When we get hammered, we as black folk, we get hammered. Period. No debate. It's true. When they want to make an example, and you got to remember, you're a highly elected official at this point. Or am I bugging?
They're gonna give a DEI
Yeah,
sentence.
like you supposed to.
A
You
DEI
know better.
sentence.
You're sworn in
Absolutely.
as a police officer. You're sworn in.
Civilian.
Yeah, you're still sworn in to the police department.
Miss Woke, Miss Lackard, we sentence you to 15.
Woo.
15 years.
It's rough.
50,
On attempted?
65? 64, 65, because she's 49.
Yeah, 49.
64 is not that bad.
For what?
Jail. But I don't think she's going to do that.
And
You don't
black
think she's
on
gonna do?
crack.
You don't think she's doing time?
I don't think so.
So exam.
That'd be dope.
She pled not guilty.
Okay, everybody
Oh, I
does.
forgot that. I did forget that.
Yeah.
I think he did too.
Mhm.
And I think he did also.
You know what you get paid lawyers for, to tell you, we're gonna plead not guilty. But shut up. Shut it up. Let me do this. We did it your way. Your way led us here.
She has a good record, though. She's been clean up until this.
Nobody's a killer until they kill.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But no one died. Captain.
Hey, man, what do I know? What do I know?
I know that, and I just want to harp on it. I know that her decision making was poor. You can see it actually when they did the arraignment. She rolled her eyes. So people probably assume like, oh, she had an attitude. You seen that she was rolling her eyes. No, she was like, I can't believe
I'm here.
I got into this thing because of this boy Chase.
Right.
That's basically what I saw. It wasn't, oh, she got an attitude. Look, she rolling her eyes. Nah, she wasn't rolling her eyes because of that. She was rolling her eyes because she knew at that point she was sitting in that situation in the courtroom at her arraignment. And I would say, yeah, because of her son. But herself too, because of herself too, because if you guys are planning this out and he's saying they're here and you saying we got to plan it right, you can't just sit in front. I need the timing to be perfect after these shots go off. You know, so it's your fault too. As
Not even a
mother.
burner phone. You didn't even get a Metro PCS.
Actual phone.
Your actual phone.
So what happens? I'm gonna play it back. I don't know. So shots go off. Crime scene is there. They start chasing. They say it's a Pacifica, a Chrysler Pacifica.
Mm-hmm.
They get the plate reads. Plate reads come back to, I'm guessing it's her vehicle registered, Jennifer Lackard. And then after that, they go up on her phone, right? Get the iClouds from her phone. Get the warrant for that. And not that I know anything about this. I'm just
Speculating.
yeah,
Good
speculating.
guess.
Great guess.
Go ahead.
Completely
Get
accurate.
a warrant for her phone, iClouds. I don't know how accurate
Right.
this is. And after that, they check the text messages, and the text messages is still in the phone. And that's how that's why it was on.
Side note,
Yeah,
kids, even when you delete, they can be brought back to Frankenstein. Bring it back. That's what that sounds about. I mean, it's plausible. Right? One could
Oh, yeah,
surmise.
I'm sorry. Then also, they track her or them, all three of them, back all the way to the house, and she's wearing the same clothes that
She is on the still pictures on the that they have in the city?
No.
Driving?
No. But the son has different clothes on.
But she has those clothes there that she has in the still photos.
The clothes that she left her house in is what she's coming back in. The clothes that Chase leaves in is he's not wearing coming back to the house.
Dad changed clothes too. That was smart. Dad didn't go back home with me. I think y'all need to breathe this one over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to...
But this happened on the 29th of June. So they did about a month of...
That's quick. That's
month of investigation for about a month.
That means they had it for about 2 or 3 weeks. Let's just make sure all...
I mean, they ran it that day.
We're going to, what's that? Dot the I's, cross the T's, and do both to the J's. Okay? We're going... Because that's say Jenna. I know that name. I know. Yeah. Hold up. What's her job? Oh. Now, double check that. Mahoney, let's double check that. Because this can't be right.
Billy, get a load of this one.
Look at that. Hey, Mahoney, read that. Read that.
That probably was extremely exciting for them to know that she was a part of law enforcement. But it happens all the time, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
It can happen anywhere.
It could.
It's your loins. You're going to do that, right? To some extent.
I mean, I'm not doing that for my son. I promise you.
Hold on. To some extent, you're going to help one of your children. You're
son.
not going to go that extreme, but to some extent, you're going to do something to some extent.
We're not shooting out together. I'll tell you,
you're not going to shoot. That's extreme.
The first time, I told you, the first time my son is shot or does a shooting, I'm going to try my best to get him out of whatever situation he's in. And if he doesn't want to, you know what? I'm going to have to cut ties with you right there. But you're my son. I'm going to try my hardest to get you out of that situation. But what I'm not going to do is a shooting with my son.
That's extreme. I'm saying, but there's some sort of aid that you're going to help your son with. Yeah, or your daughter.
Yeah, get him out of there. Get him out. But you know that when your kid is younger, you could tell.
Right.
You know the signs.
That's what I said.
You could tell. You know if your son is in the light or not. You know when you said come home at 9, he was home at 1. You knew something was up.
You saw his lips starting to turn purple. What you doing?
No, you went to that bedroom and you said, oh, wait, I'm not even a cop. Whose gun is that?
Yeah. What's that? What you gonna do with that, Craig? It's for protection. Son, all you need is these.
Yeah, not today. Not in the Bronx. You don't need these in the Bronx.
No, you better make sure it got a button in the Bronx.
And like I say, you could be a street kid. You just don't have to be a gang member.
Why are you still in Soundview, though?
What you mean? Soundview has nice areas, too.
By
the water? Soundview is beautiful by the water.
Was she by the water?
I don't know where she was at.
Nah, her apartment's nice, but might I add, though.
I think she lived in a co-op or something
nice one. But might I add, just a stone throw away from the hood.
Yeah, you can just
not far away whatsoever.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Just because Peter Guns and Lord Tariq said from the Bronx, and they was in Soundview right in the projects uptown, baby, don't mean that the whole Soundview's messed up.
Nah, I think Soundview, I think of Bloods.
No, I said messed up.
I think Soundview.
Nobody's getting whisked away
not the whole view, of
to
course
the beautiful shores of the Soundview section of the Bronx. You're not being whisked away.
Exactly, but it's the same way people feel about Mount Vernon. There's nice parts of Mount Vernon.
It's nice parts everywhere. There's nice parts everywhere.
Correct, but when people hear Mount Vernon, it's
like, just because a kid grew up in Compton don't mean that he's automatically going to be a banger and stuff. Think about all the sports athletes and actors that come out of Compton.
That are affiliated? You're not walking out of there not being affiliated. You're right. You may not be an active member. You may not even be, but you are affiliated.
Oh, yeah. Well, you wake up, you're on that street, you are that.
I saw Russell throw up 3 fingers. I said, wait a minute. This is only 60s? Man dropped 20, 20, and 20.
That's impressive.
And said, you know what that's about.
I mean, that was a Nipsey day, though. That was impressive. That was for Nip. He said it. He said it was for Nip.
And where's Russ? And where's Russ from?
Pretty sure.
I mean, he not an active member. But he threw up them 3 fingers.
The fact that he was able to
do 20, 20, and 20 is crazy.
I can't do that in the video game on Rookie.
Yeah, 20,
20. What do you put your eyes in the air? You couldn't do that in the WNBA.
Maybe not.
Know what you mean? Maybe not. You
Maybe
can't.
Not.
You cannot.
Russ bum works though, but go ahead.
Yo. How you down? You see that? And that's the problem with Russ. The man averaged a triple-double
Twice.
2 years in a row.
On purpose.
You said on purpose?
Go ahead, keep going.
You said on purpose?
Yeah, he's a professional basketball player.
No, wait. Listen to what he just said. He said he averaged it on purpose.
On purpose.
That's fine, but can you do it? Who else can do it on purpose?
2 years in a row.
Nobody.
Joker.
No, did he do it? 2 years?
Joker.
2 years in a row.
Joker.
No, he never did that.
Look it up. Joker.
You
Joker,
look it up. You got
Westbrook.
that stupid
I don't need
flip
to.
phone.
I said it. I'm on wax. Joker. Yes, the Joker.
No, that didn't happen, but go ahead.
Okay.
I want to look it up now.
Look it up.
Because this is crazy.
How tall? 7 foot, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Russ
cool.
is 6'3".
Okay.
Jokic averaged a triple-double 2 times in his whole career for the entire season. Russell Westbrook did it 4.
That's
Okay.
Now, he did it 4. He did it 4. This is what I'm talking about when you have idiotic outtakes like that. Yeah, he's a man 7 feet tall. What are we doing? But to your point is, it's when you're affiliated, when you are in and around a certain lifestyle, get out of there. I'm not sad. Bottom of the line. The moral of the story is.
Moral of the story is times. That's the point. Don't overlook it.
No one cared about it.
I'm sure you don't care now.
Don't ever don't downplay my man Russ, bro.
Anyway, it's twice, but go ahead. Continue.
Don't down. Moral of the story is, ladies and gentlemen, you're affiliated, move out of there.
Nah, the moral of the story is, honestly, we need to start taking care of our kids. I know
Start
everybody
snitching.
says it takes a village, but we know what's going on in our house and stuff like that. And guess what happens? When we don't do it, now our parents is reaping it. Now our parents are in jail with our children because we didn't put a stop to this. That's the real moral of the story.
Facts.
Like, nobody's here to feel sorry for nobody. You made a stupid decision, and
You knew better.
you knew better, and you got to pay for it. Period.
Now it's Salisbury steak Thursdays, meatloaf Wednesdays, cranberry sauce on Tuesdays. I'm good. No, I'm not doing it. Don't put me in them state.
She's still incarcerated?
Yeah, that no one spelled out. 7,500 was needed.
No,
Bill was
15,000, I think.
75,000 was her bill.
75,000. So
7,500 is needed.
Well, I come home to what? My son is there. My son's locked up. My husband's locked up.
$138 is thrown to the wind.
Right. Ops is still alive now. Ops is still that they know.
Ops is on cloud 9 right now. Ops is trolling like crazy, right?
Just stay right there. Relax.
Yeah, he's gonna sit for a while.
Yeah, just say relax. But
You don't think he's gonna sit for a while?
got to do better. If you knew better, you do better. So make better choices in life. Go ahead, E.
cue it.
It's going all the way to the top. This must be it, McNeil. It's going to the very top. Right to the left. Oh!
Yo, what's going on? This off the top is going to be parents who probably should have paid a little more attention to their children
It's terrible.
before coming adults and putting themselves in a situation. I'm going to start with
Rob Reiner, the late Rob Reiner. What? What happened?
I have no idea who that is.
You know who Rob Reiner is?
No, who's Rob Reiner? Give me a little-
You saw Wolf of
Archie
Wall Street?
Bunker.
Oh, okay, Wolf of Wall Street.
All right,
Archie
no, the
Bunker.
father was like, what is this bill for shrimps in appetizers? Yeah, remember that when he was talking to his father?
Yo, that movie is 3 hours long. No, I
The
don't
son
remember
from
that part.
Archie Bunker.
What did he do?
What
Oh.
did he do? He was
sleeping.
It works in his favor what he was saying.
He was sleeping.
He was sleeping,
and
absolutely.
He had told his son no one too many times.
Oh.
And his son said, okay, how about you just go to sleep?
Mm.
And he went to sleep, and unfortunately, Rob,
With mom.
With mom. Never woke up. Never woke up.
We'll go with Lyle and Kyle. Melendez.
Didn't their father touch them?
That's what they saying now today. That just
Today.
came out. Yeah, that wasn't out back when they wanted the money, and I couldn't support your habits anymore. But Lyle and Kyle Melendez. That's what you're going with?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Chase Lackard.
On the
Or
national
Jennifer.
level.
Yeah. I'm gonna start off there because I'm still upset about that whole situation.
You should
Agreed.
be.
Like it's like it sucks because the new better do better part is just like you should never put your kid in that situation, and your kid should have never put you in that situation. And I'm almost certain he believed just because you were a part of law enforcement that you would be okay. And just because you do work for law enforcement people doesn't mean you're gonna be okay.
Not at all.
And she's helped so many people too, though. But go ahead.
Well, she's going to take those talents to Bedford's
South
women's
Beach.
facility, and she'll be teaching a class, I'm pretty sure, and, mentoring people. Give me Chiefs coach Eric, I believe is Bieniemy.
Bieniemy.
His son shot his mom.
Yeah.
His son shot mom for saying no. And I'm pretty sure years ago, I want to be my son's friend, was said.
So, and I always say this, we do give out too many yeses, not enough nos. And he probably heard yes all the time. So now that he's, whatever situation he was in, I saw his mugshot and he looked like he needed a wellness check. So she probably was like, no, and knew he needed that wellness check. So yeah, he was on a, go ahead.
For Same Wilson, that's who I meant to get. Chicago rapper. Mother got killed, got the life insurance, tried to help police find.
Remember that dude.
Scumbag. What happened?
Tried to help police find who killed his mom.
And he did it.
Absolutely. For life insurance so he could further his rap career.
How much was the life insurance?
Couple $100,000.
Couple $100,000.
Scumbag.
Has been raped repeatedly in jail, though, for it.
Well, that sucks for him.
No, it doesn't. Do it again. Do it again.
That's a tough story, though.
Yeah, that's terrible, man.
I'll go with Jeffrey Dahmer.
I think parents could do a
I
little bit
feel
better
like
than that.
after you killed your first rodent, your parents should have known, and then you had a whole collection of rodents or whatever
Something was up,
in
right?
a shed.
Something was up.
And you just said these were science experiments or whatever you was doing with these things. They let you live? Like, this ain't rock collecting. You out here killing things. So yeah, they definitely should have knew better. Your last?
Off the top of my head, I gotta say, wasn't Nick Van Axel's son involved in?
Nah, it's all right. You already said Nick Van Exel. You ain't gotta look it up. You went for it.
Did he? I don't know.
I
I
don't know.
believe so. If I'm not mistaken, his son is locked
Yeah.
up for. Trying to think of what I want to get the charge right. I know he's definitely locked up, but I can't think of the charge. Come back.
Only because I lived through it, traveling up 95, the DC sniper and his son shooting out the trunk. I think if he would have showed his son possibly how to hit a baseball as opposed to knocking people's heads off randomly with an AR, I think it would have been much better.
What?
Nick Van Axel's son is doing 60 years
Oof.
What'd he do?
for murdering his best friend and then dragging his body into a river in Texas. It's okay to say no. It's okay. And sometimes you might want to, one time. No locked doors in the house. Put beads on the door. The old 70s joints, no door.
My third one is to every single parent
Well, you had nobody. Okay.
who encourages, no, seriously, encourages their child to go out and do something that they should not do. And I'm not even speaking about the Lackards in general. It could even be the boy that said, I want to wear a dress to school because I feel like putting a dress on. You know, just anything that encourages them to do stuff out of the ordinary. We have to stop going out of the ordinary. Just stay ordinary. That's really about it. Raise our kids for the next generation and do right. Period.
You want the kids to be ordinary?
Well,
They
I mean, Yeah. Yeah. They can stay ordinary. That's fine. I'm cool with that. I'd rather my kids be ordinary, corny, chill, go to school, go to work, and provide for their family than
In a
do
dress?
a lot of other stuff. Yeah, than in a dress.
Shoot at
go
someone?
out shooting people, go out killing people. Yes, I would rather them be ordinary.
I don't know if the dress and the shooting equate on the same level, but
Some might think so.
some might think so. It's kind of
One should outweigh the other.
a little bit. But you let us know what you think. I'm Whip.
Easy Fats Carruthers.
I'm Hill, yo.
We out.
So I just hit it together. That's it.